Hey everybody, this is Sean here bringing you another how-to video. Today we're going to be replacing the spark plug on a 2013 Yamaha TT-R50E. This video should apply to any of the TT-R50 years and models out there. So 2006 through present, you should be able to use this same video to replace the spark plug. So let's take a look at what we're going to use today. First on the left, I have a 3/8 torque wrench. Not that that's a big deal here, but the torque specs on this are 9.5 foot-pounds. So if you do have a torque wrench and you're not accustomed to that amount of torque, it's not a bad idea to use one. I also have a 3/8 ratchet, and you can see I've got a spark plug socket. This is a 5/8 spark plug socket. It's got the little grips in there to pull the spark plug out, the one that's currently installed in the bike. I do have a replacement spark plug. I'm going with the manufacturer recommendation of a CR7 HSA or 4549 model spark plug, and this is an NGK. That's the factory plug that Yamaha recommends, and most trail bikes, Japanese bikes, do recommend NGK. You can cross-reference that and put a Champion or something else in there if you'd like, but never hurts to go with the original. NGK is pretty tried and true. So I have the box empty. Here's the new spark plug. You can see brand new tip. And then the last thing here is a spark plug gap tool. So the specific range we want to be in here on this bike, according to the manual, is 24 thousandths to 28 thousandths of an inch. I did already check the gap on this spark plug, and it came right at 24 thousandths of an inch from the factory in the NGK box. So usually that's the case. They know the typical ranges that their model spark plugs are meant to be run at, but it never hurts if you have a spark plug tool to double check that. So let's go to the bike here, and next thing we're gonna do is actually remove the current spark plug. Alrighty, so here we are on the motorcycle. First thing we're gonna do is grab down here and pull off this plug wire. So we want it to all stay together and remove that completely. And that exposes our spark plug. Now this spark plug I'm going to loosen up. I already did actually loosen it with the 3/8 ratchet and that 5/8 spark plug socket. So now it's loose. It's basically just threaded into the motor here. And let's take a look at this guy. So it looks pretty dark and pretty wet too. So we may be running a little bit rich here, the way things are looking. I don't know how well that camera's focusing, but yeah, pretty dark. It looks like this is not a bad idea to make this change here. I could clean this spark plug up, potentially throw it in on the shelf as a backup. You can see this was also an NGK CR7 HSA. I recently picked this bike up, and this was what happened to be in it. So still not a bad idea. This might indicate it's running a little rich, but at the end of the day, it's hard to know until I put the new plug in, run it, let my kid ride around a little bit, and then I'll check it again to see what the plug looks like, starting with a fresh plug. Who knows how long this plug has been in this bike, and I don't want it to be a poor indicator of how the bike is currently running. So next thing we're gonna do is clean up the base there where that spark plug screws in. You can see a little bit of perhaps carbon or maybe some oil residue. So I'm gonna go in with a rag and just clean that up, make sure this whole area is nice and clean, and then we're gonna go ahead and put in our new spark plug. Alrighty, now that the spark plug hole is nice and clean, I'm going to thread this in by hand first. The last thing you wanna do is cross or thread anything. So I'm gonna just thread it in clockwise by hand, and now I will take the 3/8 torque wrench that I have, and we are going to tighten up this spark plug. Again, we're only doing 9.5 foot-pounds, so on a 3/8 ratchet, that is not a lot of force by any means. We're getting there. All right, we're almost there. Okay. All right, now all we need to do is throw on the plug wire. You want to push that all the way down. And we are now good to go. Hopefully this was able to help you out if this is the first time you've ever changed a dirt bike spark plug. And please, if you wouldn't mind, like and subscribe for other dirt bike videos, including more how-to videos here on the Yamaha TT-R50. Thanks everybody. Hope you have a great day.